HarperCollins presents The Monster of Harrods, Al-Fayed and the Secret Shameful History of a British Institution, by Alison Kervin, read by Lucy Tregear. Content warning. A note from the author. This book contains language that readers may find offensive, including racist terminology and expressions. These terms have been included deliberately and with careful consideration, not to sensationalize or normalize such language, but to accurately portray the historical realities and preserve the authenticity of the narrative. The inclusion of this offensive language is not intended to cause distress, but rather to confront the disturbing nature of the subject matter and to avoid sanitizing history. The author neither endorses nor condones such language, nor the attitudes it represents. For Peter and Christine Kervin, and George Kervin Evans. The fabricated prefix. He was born Mohamed Fayed, not Mohamed Al-Fayed. There was never an Al in his name. Like so many things about him, the Al is entirely false and designed to impress. It's believed that he dreamt it up in the kitchen of the United Arab Emirates Embassy in London in 1970 with Mahdi al-Tregear, the UAE's first ambassador to Britain, at the same time as they decided to take years off Fayed's age and create a more glamorous backstory for him. The Al was designed to hint that he came from a superior family, a bit like adding third or fourth after your name to imply a long-established family lineage, or announcing yourself as Williams of Highgrove rather than Williams to imply landed gentry status when there is no historical connection to that estate. But Mohammed wasn't from Fayed, as the invented name implies, nor did he come from an elaborate Fayed dynasty. He was a crook, a charlatan, a bully, and a rapist. So to afford him the dignity of an honour he does not deserve seems perverse. His adopted name, resplendent with Al, is used in the subtitle of the book solely for the purpose of clarity. In what follows, he will be plain old Fayed, unless his name is used in direct quotes by contributors to the book. Introduction. The House of Horrors. Unveiling Harrods' dark secret. I have British kids. I provide employment for thousands of people. My businesses pay millions and millions in taxes, and I've given millions more to charity. Anyone else would be thanked. Me? I'm brushed off as some upstart wog. Mohamed Fayed. Ah, poor tormented Mohamed, the wounded victim, forever misunderstood. When he died, in 2023, commentators rushed to praise him, lauding his flair for business and his unique charm. Michael Cole, his longtime spokesperson, described him as being full of great humanity. Others rushed to comment on his kindness and generosity. OK, so it might not have been quite the same as Tennyson carving "A day when the whole world seemed to be darkness" into a rock when news of Lord Byron's death reached him, but praise for Fayed was pretty fulsome. Then everything changed. The dark truth was dragged kicking and screaming into the light thanks to reports from victims, galvanised by the BBC documentary Al-Fayed, Predator at Harrods. Fayed wasn't a kind, compassionate man. He was one of the most vile predators and sexual abusers the world has known. He lied, deceived, cheated, abused, degraded, kidnapped, and raped. The BBC set the scene, and by the time you've finished hearing this account, you'll realise that he was worse than you ever imagined. And yet he went to the grave believing that he had been wronged, and that he deserved so much more love and attention.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?